Hi, I was going to do a little update and show you me digging out all of these raised beds, but instead I thought that would be boring as hell, and I'm sure you've seen people digging out beds before, so rather than showing you whilst I was doing it, I've just done it. Oh dear, swallowed a fly. I've just done it, and I thought I'd show you the after effect, the after look. So with this, it's an indoor plant. As I said once before, that I've had it out in the garden for many years, and I have it in quite a few of my gardens. And when it gets to this time of the year and the frost kills it, or almost kills it, I just crush it all down and wrap it around the crown, as it were, of itself, and that will protect the upper crown and stop the frost from getting in. It's just, and then in the summertime it's just tied back like that. But that's all I do, just tuck it in like that, and it protects it. Any frost or any snow or flat land on the top, and as it sort of breaks down, it'll keep it warm, the crown of the plant. I do that with quite a few of my different, more hardy exotics that I grow in my gardens. There's a bit of rhododendron in there, it's only a little bit, and that's comfrey, or it's not comfrey. I can't remember what it is, comfrey I think that is, or something like that. There's some cabbages there. The other ones, I'm going to pull that one out in the middle because it's a bit naff in the middle. There's a little red cabbage growing, and there's some garlic growing in here. This is all Russian tarragon, and I've just chopped it back to the root, and the bits that are sticking out the ground at the back are runner beans, and you can leave runner bean roots in. Everyone thinks that you have to pull them out and that's the end of them, but it's not. What you can do is you can leave them in, and just chop the plant down to the top of the plant and leave them in, and next year your runner beans will grow back, the same plant, and it'll produce just as good a beans as it did the first year. But people just like to pull it up because I don't know why they like to pull it up, but they do. I just want to show you Mrs. Blackbird's nest. She used a bit of plastic there, look, in her nest. Modern nest, you see. Anyway, she had, I think, 2 clutches, maybe 3 clutches in there. There's my wheelbarrow of rubbish. I've done actually 3 or 4 wheelbarrows of rubbish, and I've done along here. It's not really a raised bed as such. I mean, it is, but it's just, it's a very shallow raised bed, as it were. There's some broccoli or some sort of purpley kale. I think it's a tree kale, walking stick kale. And then in this bed here, I did a load of cuttings. So there's things like hydrangea cuttings, and I did them in October, November. There's some sort of taberry, I think, in there. There's a few flowers. There's a whole load of escalonia. Again, I did it in sort of October, November. And then there's some flowers in here as well. There's also some brassicas. I think there's foxgloves. This stuff here is marguerites, which I'll pull out and put by the pond. And then there's a mixture of flowers, cuttings, radishes, beetroot, more flowers, more foxgloves, more cuttings in here. I've still got a little tiny bit of weeding to do in here, and then I've got to start working on all the beds, and along with going around the pond. I just wanted to show you kind of where I got to, in a way. It gives you something to look at. I've still got my Swiss chard in. There's also some garlic at the back, which I might actually prick out, and it's just grown off the bulb. I forgot to pull them up in the winter time. Down through here, I've just got my herbs that are left. Sou'wester Steve, let me just see if I can prop him up better. Sou'wester Steve is my Scarecrow, and he just looks rubbish. Look at that. His shades have fallen off. Let's get his shades. His beard's all fallen off. There we go. He's got a wind chime. He's got shades. He's got a grimacing stare for the crows. And as you can see, I made him out of an old raincoat and rain trousers, and of course a cross stick and a old piece of wood in the middle. Not a lot else to see. The pond's stayed down a fair bit, and it has got quite a lot of ice on it. There's the sunset over my chocolate pond, as I say. Sun's just gone down, or just going down. And there we are. I will have a look under the piece of wood, as I always do. I don't even know if there's anything under there. Maybe there's nothing living here at all. It's just they dig holes all the time. Nobody in, lots of holes. One day I'll lift it up and you'll see something. But for now, not. Anyway, I hope everyone's well. There's a moon. I hope everyone's well. Take care, everyone. Cheers.